Hey, everybody, and welcome back. It's officially the 20th episode of my podcast. This is why I'm not invited. It's the one and only Nova Nebula. Thank you so much for just being here, tuning in. Yes, I understand it's not Sunday, but I'm getting there. I am completely aware that a lot of people tend to not be huge Monday people, but that's why I'm here. Think of this as the new motivational Monday, if you would. This episode is going to be about basically this last weekend's energy, my amazing pajama party, the adventures I had all weekend, and then I'm going to just be making a couple of big announcements. This last weekend was a total whirlwind, and I had so much fun. I actually had a private rental for my venue, and with that being said, I actually had a weekend off. Yeah, it was great. I had the chance to drive out to Los Angeles, some amazing dungeons out there, and basically reconnect with friends that I have not been able to see because I run my own venue. I had some amazing conversations, a super fun scene, and basically, I actually have quite a few collaborations coming up. Definitely keep an eye out. Not only am I going to be having collaborations for the venue, but I'm also going to be having collaborations for the podcast. I had a great time meeting new people and talking to new people. I laughed so hard this weekend. It was so much fun. And I wish I had more days like that. But hey, there's no time to sleep when you're running your own venue. I have basically been running errands, life, work since Thursday. I have been out and about, and I'm surprisingly energized. I feel great today. And this is where I kind of want to slide in. I am going to be releasing the podcast every Monday from here on out. Now, I know it's not Sunday, and I really want to say thank you to everybody that's been tuning in and following me on my journey. It's just with the way that things are going right now, we're going up. I'm going up. There's so much to do, there's so much people to talk to, and collaborations going on, and planning that the way that things are lying right now, I will not be able to consistently have podcasts every single Sunday. And I feel like some of the people that have been here since the beginning have noticed that. I'll usually post on Monday. Sometimes I'll do a Wednesday, but I want to have more consistency because I personally like schedules and being on time. And I think that moving the podcast release to Monday or every episode's on Monday will give me more consistency and more ability to basically get it done. And I won't be stressed out and like running around and basically having two jobs. As usual, I will be releasing the podcasts towards the end of the night. For many of you that know me, you guys know that I'm a night owl. So this kind of all lines up. It's not a surprise. But from now on, the podcast will be released on Mondays. So make sure that you like and subscribe or just follow my socials because I definitely talk about it there so you never miss an episode. I do want to talk about some of the parties that I went to this weekend without name dropping, obviously. I was able to go to LA and just really reconnect with friends that I haven't seen since basically last year. It was so nice to get that FaceTime, have really good conversations, just catch up and be a person that's not always working. I love quality time. It is one of my love languages. And whenever I have the ability to just be in the presence of friends and just catch up on like their life, my life, work, vanilla stuff, that's all really important to me. And I really had a lot of that time this weekend. So, again, for those of you who I saw this weekend, I missed you. And for those of you that I met this weekend, welcome. Welcome to the chaos. I also want to mention I had a pajama party on Sunday, which was yesterday. It was absolutely phenomenal. It was the one of the best parties that I've had so far, hands down, and it's definitely setting the tone for brand new year and just the momentum. We had a really good DJ last night. The music was really good. There was a lot of people that were having a great time. just connecting, vibing. There was lots of really good scenes. I definitely had an impact scene. I had such a great time with this bottom that, maybe that's why I feel great today. Beware, the drop will probably come sometimes this week, but we're not talking about that right now. I love PJs. I love the look. I love the texture. And there were so many people that came yesterday that were dressed in PJs. That truly made my heart happy. A lot of people dressed up yesterday and a lot of people engaged. There was a lot of talking. Lately, for the past couple of months, or well, basically for December, I feel like people have been a lot more quiet, and it makes sense. The social battery is drained and almost gone because we have lots of family flying in, we're having lots of work festivities, and our people batteries are constantly running during the holiday season. So it makes sense that, yes, even though we want to go out, we want to connect, we want to party, we want to have fun, we want to have scenes, we're just tired and everyone needs a break. But yesterday, everybody was socializing, everybody was cracking jokes, everybody was talking to each other. And it was so nice to just, one, meet new people, and then two, reconnect with some really good friends. If you missed yesterday's PJ party, make sure that you do not miss the next one. Another big thing that I want to mention is that I just released, for those of you who follow me on my social media, I just released the brand new logo. Oh, it is glorious. I will definitely be posting that photo on my other socials like IG. However, if you're on one specific website, you saw it first. I put a lot of effort into that. I did a lot of reading. I consulted a lot of people. And it is exactly what I wanted it to be, despite me not having or being very tech savvy. There will be stickers, there will be shirts, and there will be absurd keychains. I want everyone to know that those things are coming. I honestly cannot tell you how excited I am about all of the connections that I made this last week because I have so many collaborations with awesome people from the community coming up. You definitely have to keep an eye out for my page as well as my venue. I am so excited. There are going to be brand new classes, educational classes that are present that I haven't even, thought would happen. I actually am looking forward to collaborating with a new LA group. There is, again, so much positive things happening. I literally can't wait. And for those of you who haven't been to the venue, you should totally come because I have been doing small, consistent changes, and the whole look of the venue is slowly changing. And it's beautiful. It's a very beautiful process. I do feel like maybe I should have taken more pictures before the changes, but like that's just for tracking and progress. However, the venue is finally coming together the way I had always hoped and wanted it to be. I have brand new volunteers. Some of these people that are volunteering now are basically like my sandbox friends. I've known one of them for probably about 15, 18 years, another friend for about 5 or 6 years. They also have amazing talents that they are going to bring to basically me and my venue. I can't wait, you guys. I cannot wait. Crafting Corner was super cool yesterday. Someone brought, again, I don't know if I mentioned it, someone's painting miniatures, someone's curling paper, someone is doing metal work. Like, it's so great to have community come together and just, talk, connect, and just do well. I know I said that this was going to be episode 20, but I'm deciding to make this just a quick update for right now. I will definitely release more check-ins and community feedbacks for sure around the corner. I would love for you guys to let me know what particular topics that you want to talk about in the kink community. I have a lot of people that want to collab in terms of being on the podcast for interviews, so that makes me super happy as well because this is just one viewpoint. I am just a singular person that is viewing the world as a dominant service top. But it's a really big world out there, and I want everyone to basically have the ability to talk about their own niche. Thank you so much for everybody that have been with me on this journey, watching me build my podcast. It's not done, it's not over. I'm not stopping, but I just want to take a step back and tell everybody to thank you so much for listening and participating and just, being aware, asking questions, being curious, being kinky curious. I will definitely have a proper episode. Maybe I'll drop something this week, but for sure, Mondays. Again, Mondays are now the day of my podcast release. Thank you so much to everybody that's been part of this journey. Again, it's a brand new year. We are in 2026. Things, they're on full swing. There is lots of amazing opportunities on the horizon for myself, this podcast, my venue. Keep an eye out, stay tuned. Don't forget, I love actually topics that you guys want to talk about, so feel free to send me a PM about who you want to have an interview with next or what part of the lifestyle you're interested in. You're more than welcome to follow me on my socials. I have Instagram and I have another website that I don't know if I want to say here. Either way, take care, be safe. Thank you for tuning in for my update. This is why I'm not invited. It's Nova Nebula. Bye.